Police Force, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior and the National Security Advisor, Friday convened a press briefing on the last Tuesday's night brutal killing of two police constables at the Sucre traffic light junction. Now, an alleged male assailant, Usainu Bojan, is currently under police custody following his suspected shooting and killing of police constable Pate Jallo and Sanjay Games, and inflicting injuries on a third constable, Nancy Jallo, who is currently hospitalized. According to the police, the media conference was meant to furnish the public with a comprehensive progress report regarding the ongoing investigation following the apprehension of the alleged culprit. Now, addressing the journalists at the police headquarters in Banjul, Deputy Inspector General, of course, Momodu Sow, gave an overview of the incident and information gathered since the arrest of the suspect. Here is an excerpt.
This traffic was identified on the grid 02854 Whiskey Echo 925. If you put this into context, it gives you Bruceville turntable. There's a cell tower, but it's coded as this, and this figures it is only us who knows. We do that to ensure that we protect our future operations and incoming operations. This is where that significant amount of telephone traffic was going on, as per the suspect's cell phone. Having said that, few hours later, the same signals were picked up at grade 004 29902 Sierra Zulu and close to latitude 1310. You put this also into perspective, it gives you between Sifo and Dimbaya. Some moments later, the same signals were picked up at grids 35593 Echo Tango 0441 latitude 1355. That is the edge of the Gambian border into Casamas. So that means from this point here, the suspect has been moving. And as a result of that, finally, his location was detected into the Senegalese territory, and that's where the telephone signals went dead. This is what we know, and it's a fact. Because grid references, most of us here, I think we have very few people who can measure grid references because they are coded internationally. They are used by militaries, security services across the globe. So, by 17 to 1800, we received the first signal of his presence in the direction of Sierra Yeli, or we say Sierra Yankee, at the Senegalese border, 10 to 15 kilometers approximation of the Gambia-Casamas border, indicating a signal of somebody who is present there and who is most likely the suspect. The protocols were applied. Most of you here are aware that there is a 5-kilometer radius hot pursuit between the two countries. I invoked that hot pursuit through the Minister of Interior. I don't know where he has called, but before even, when the telephone comes, I put up an armada. Within 10 minutes, they were on the borderline of this 1355 grid reference, ready to enter. The protocols were worked on, and within 20 minutes, they were on site. Somebody that we did not identify at the time was handed over to us, purportedly being the suspect. We did not confirm whether it was the suspect or not at the time. But true to his own confessions, we connected the dots, and we suspected that is the very suspect that we are looking for. So in that, 30 hours now, so far, we have significant leads that direct to a direction where he is totally implicated, and the weapon use from his own mouth that he has been possessing a weapon for a very long time, and indeed this said weapon was with him the Thursday that court sitting was in Banjul, from his own mouth. Again, the dress that he was identified with, that is the dress and boots that he have led investigators to that domain, and all of them are recovered. So on the nutshell, for now, this is much we can share with the general public to tell them that the investigation is on court, and there are so many positive leads indicating to the suspect of being an accomplice or being the perpetrator of this horrendous crime. But these are just few among the lot that can be provided for now. We will continue updating the general public, the press, and everybody who lives within the territorial limits of this country.
Now, Abubakar Sulaiman Chang, the National Security Advisor, also highlighted the process of the ongoing investigation, saying 6 persons of interest, excluding the suspect, have been arrested in relation to the incident.
Bojang is currently assisting the ongoing investigation, which has resulted in the arrest of others who are believed to be accomplices or aided and abetted the alleged suspect. So far, as we speak, 6 persons of interest are in police custody, excluding the alleged suspect. The team of investigators are focused on establishing the possible motive of this dastardly act, which was whether it was a lone individual or a group. Further, the crime scene was well managed, and team of investigators will be conducting crime scene reconstruction to further determine key circumstances surrounding the incident. This incident is considered as a blatant attack to the peace and national security of the country, and no one, and I repeat again, no one will be left on, no stone will be left unturned in bringing whoever is involved, regardless of status or affiliation.